Let's take a look at the chart for Bitcoin. Okay, so here's what I'm looking at. We're on the 4-hour time frame right now, and we have support right here, support right here, support right here. We basically have an uptrend going like this. So what I'm doing is watching this uptrend, waiting for a breakout to the, or waiting for a break to the downside. Until we do, then I'm assuming that it's pushing up. But I'm also looking at this resistance right here and this resistance right here. Let's do a trend line, something like this. And this is sitting at around 48,000. So I think if we could break around 48,000 and start pushing up with some more momentum. Also the volume, I'm kind of looking at the volume, and right now the volume is declining, so I'm not sure if we're going to be able to break out or if we're going to get rejected. But if we can get some more volume, hopefully, and then continue to push up, in general, I'll be watching this trend line until we break it going to the downside. I'm assuming that we're pushing up. But if we could break this level right here, then I'll be looking at the next previous resistances. Also, if we go into the daily time frame, this is what we've been looking at on here. We have a top, something like this, and then we also have a bottom, something like this. In my last video, or my last couple videos, we've been talking about how we want to hold support on this 46,000 bottom down here, and it pretty much looks like we have a bottom right here and a bottom right here, giving us pretty much a double bottom. And what I've been talking about is like kind of like a W pattern as well. Maybe we're forming a W pattern. If we can hold support right here, start pushing up or keep pushing up, maybe hit this trend line, break through it, then we have a W pattern and we can target that. For right now though, we do have a couple things that we're kind of, I don't know, that we have to get past. We have this 9 moving average right here, and I talked about this when we were over here on this daily candle right here. I said that it might give us some trouble when we come into it. At least it looks like it's coming down a little bit more now. At least we're getting closer to it now, as opposed to being kind of far from it, because before on this candle we were kind of far from it. It was a little higher. What I want to see the moving average do is get a little bit closer so we can break through it a little bit easier, possibly going through on the side of it. In general though, as long as we're underneath this 9 moving average right here, then I think it might give us some trouble, and we might be kind of bouncing in between that moving average and this bottom support line. But like I said, in general, it looks like on the 4-hour time frame, it looks like we are trending up. So let's see if we can keep this momentum going to the upside, continue on this W pattern, and then possibly break out to the upside, and then start targeting the next previous resistances, or even just this W pattern from the top to the bottom, something like this, drag this to the breakout, and then we'd be looking at a target of approximately 56,000. But let's cross that bridge when we get there. Right now we still have to break this 9 moving average first. I think that's probably the first thing we have to do. And then the other thing is that we could watch is we have resistance, resistance, resistance. I'm kind of watching this downtrend on the daily time frame as well. Not as much as that W pattern, but I don't know, this downtrend isn't perfect, so I don't know, I'm more watching this W pattern than I am the downtrend. I think if we could break through on that W, then we'll be breaking through on the downtrend in general. And the other thing I've been talking about is we have support right here and support right here. We kind of broke this downtrend right here anyways. We had resistance right here, and we broke through kind of right there. At least we stopped getting resistance on it and continuing to head down. Right now it looks like we broke through it kind of going sideways, which is actually better than continuing to head down. But yeah, let's see if we can hold support on this 46,000 still. I don't think we're still out of the woods yet. As long as we're kind of trending down, then I don't know, then we maybe be skeptical on this, skeptical on pushing to the upside. But yeah, I mean, look at the 4-hour time frame. It looks pretty decent for right now. We have this uptrend like this. Let's see how long we can hold this momentum going to the upside. If we break it, we might be coming back down to test that 46 again, that $46,000 level again. Right now what I'm looking at is like the $48,000 level and this trend line going to the upside on the 4-hour time frame. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys like Bitcoin, hit the thumbs up button, and if you want to follow along with my videos, check out this playlist right here. It's an intro to TradingView. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one.